y'all? I am taking down my hair. Because, like I've been saying, I have to wash my hair. I have to wash it, I have to do it. And don't hop in my chat talking crazy either, because you will be kicked out as fast as you typed whatever it is you want to say that's crazy. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm doing good. Just taking down my hair. This is 2-week-old hair. Oh my gosh. All of these men in my life is so weird. Where are my subscribers at? Since y'all are here, y'all might as well give me a gift. Who wants to volunteer and give me a gift? Yeah, you can save your kisses, but you can give me a gift. I don't need your kisses. I get enough of those from my man. I get plenty of them from my man. I don't live anywhere where they do carnival at. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that was about. I would love to visit Brazil or just South America in general someday. But one place I've always wanted to visit, which is uh, Nigeria. I've always wanted to visit Nigeria. That is where my ancestors are from. So I've always wanted to visit Nigeria. But yeah, in case y'all are wondering what I'm doing, I am unraveling my twists. worldwide, I will shout out whatever it is you want me to shout out. You gotta give me a gift first. You can't just hop in my lab and start demanding stuff. That's not how we do things over here. Where are all the trolls at asking about my bonnet? Hi, Miss Hunter. Hi. This guy likes money. How are y'all? Hi, hi, hi. What are y'all doing on this fine Monday? Your mama is horrible. How about that? Yeah, mama. Your mama's face is scary, Isaac. A man already stays with me. He's called my husband. I will when you do it first, Isaac. The trolls are kind of funny. It's like, is that y'all job to just hop in people's lives and troll people? Is that what y'all do all day? To just hop in like random people's lives? See, like, who's live today? Let me go be weird in their live. Is that what y'all do? Is that what y'all on? Thank you. Maureen King. King is my maiden name. We might be cousins, girl. It's my maiden name and married name. That's cool. What are the odds you meet somebody and you marry somebody with the exact same last name as you? So it's like you don't really have to change your last name. That's cool. Like growing up, I never really met a whole lot of people with the last name King. I was always like dang near the only one with that last name. So it's really cool like meeting people who had the same, last name as me. But I appreciate you watching my content and supporting. I really appreciate that. Hi, Bunny. How are you? God bless you. God bless you. All right, so okay, there we go. I'm trying to like undo my twists because I have to wash my hair. I really want to do a wash and go, but it's just so hot. It's so hot. It's too hot for a wash and go right now. Not doing a twist out. I mean, I could, but my hair is 2 weeks old already and my scalp is itching. So I just really want to wash it. I might just retwist it, to be honest. You know? Like I have the anti-humidity gel by the brand The Dew. So I mean I could use that and see like how it really holds up against this heat, but I don't know. I'm nervous. I've used it like twice, but I'm just nervous. Okay. Are you in the South? Yeah, I'm in the South. Did I talk to Back in the Cut? Yes, we've talked. I spoke with her about an hour ago. Are you kidding me? My hair. All of these little fairy knots, man. These fairy knots are driving me crazy. You're in North Carolina. The humidity is really bad here. So I'm always having to change up my hair. It's so much work. Girl. The struggle is real. And like my husband, he's been asking me like if I want to go get braids or anything like that this summer. And even though braids would probably make the most logical sense right now, I don't feel like sitting in the chair. To be real, I don't feel like it. Sitting in that chair all day. And the thing about like hair braiders in a lot of shops is they be trying to like give you other services that you're not even there for. Like the last time I went to like a braiding shop, they were trying to like literally give me a freaking haircut and stuff. Talking about, oh, you need to trim your ends, you need to do this, you need to do that. We can do it for you. We got to charge you extra. Like, girl, no. Like, yo, y'all a little bit too scissor happy for me. And I ain't got time. Yeah, like, I had a really bad experience the last time I got like box braids. And I mean, like, you know, the box braids with the knot in it, like you knot it at the root and then you braid it. My hair fell out at the root because the person who installed it, they braided my hair way too tight. And I'll never forget it. My hair came out like right here at the root. And so I worked for like a year and a half to grow my hair back. And like the girl that did my hair was my husband's cousin. And so like that's why I went to her, because you know my husband, he wanted me to support her, you know. And I didn't have an issue with it. But when my hair fell out, I was like, yeah, you need to contact your cousin and let her know like what happened to me, and you know, see if we can get a freaking discount or get my money back or something. And he contacted her, told her what happened, and her response was, boy, get off my phone. Like, what? What do you mean? Get off your phone. My hair fell out from the root. What do you mean? So, yeah. It literally fell out. I ain't been back to her since. Because what do you mean? Get off your phone. Like, you playing in my head at this point. Oh my gosh. So, like, what are you doing with your hair growth journey? Because with me, like, I'm trying to like do like a whole like hair growth oil, in which I'm probably gonna show y'all like what hair growth oil I use since I'm on live. Oh my gosh, my hair is looking like freaking Don King right now. It's so greasy. But y'all see, like, I got inches. Like, my hair is long. Let's see what you're talking about. Are y'all cool again, or are y'all keeping it off the internet? Okay, so from my understanding, when it comes to back in the cut, like, as far as I'm concerned, we're good. Like, we talked 2 weeks ago, and we've been, you know, having regular conversation. It's been cool. And then yesterday, I don't know what's going on with my nose. And then yesterday, some stuff happened, and so I had to contact her again and like asking her like, what's going on? I'm hearing people are talking about me in your Discord. Like, what's good, you know? And so she's saying that she had to shut that one down and make a whole new one. And she's explaining to people that we've talked already and, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I don't want to be bullied or talked about unwarranted, because y'all see, like, I'm just on my live minding my own business. I ain't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? I made my own. That's been so great. So, like, do you do like the little Cardi B thing? The Cardi B mask that she made on her Instagram with the avocado and the mayonnaise and the eggs and all that other stuff. But yeah, Danielle, to answer your question, I ain't got no beef with nobody. I just want peace. I just want to make my content in peace. And, I ain't did nothing to nobody. I ain't did nothing to nobody. Jeremy, you said I popped up on your timeline again. Okay, well, you clicked on my live again, so here we are. Here we are, Jeremy. Here we are. You from Bangladesh. You don't worry about where I'm from. It ain't nothing you can do for me all the way from Bangladesh. Okay, grapeseed oil, olive oil, almond oil. Girl, I love me some good almond oil. Don't play with it. Castor, rosemary oil, coconut oil, jojoba, egg, banana, avocado, rice water. I used to be on rice water heavy. I used to be on rice water heavy. For real. Oh, aloe vera and deep conditioner. Wow. That sounds like a really good hair mask, dude. And that sounds like a good hair mask. Have you tried Cardi B's new hair care line? The Grow Good. The Grow Good hair care line. I haven't heard much about it. So it's like, it's making me wonder, like, what's going on? Because I've been waiting on her to come out with a hair care line, because her hair is so long, it's so pretty, it's so full and healthy, and her little girl's hair is like beautiful, but when she came out with her line, nobody's talking about it. Like, I think she has a website. She has a website. I don't know if it's in stores or not, but I do know you can order it, and like when it first dropped, it was always sold out. So I don't know. I don't know the status of it now. Like, I haven't heard anything about it much since it dropped. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But if it's ever like in stores, I be happy to try it. Now, I haven't tried Sacred because I'm sorry, Sacred is just overpriced. It's too pricey. I feel like you're buying the name because it got Beyonce's name on it. And I just don't think that's realistic. I don't know. Like, I cannot spend a certain amount of money on a freaking hair care product and all I'm gonna do is wash it down the drain. I can't wrap my mind around that. Yeah, like I've been trying to go back to the basics, the old school stuff, the blue magic, the pink oil, the water, the basics. That's what I've been trying to do because it's affordable and it works. Period. Tried and true. It's affordable and it works. And you cannot beat that. Like, I'm so over, like, the gimmicks of natural hair care. I'm so over it. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, like, I'm over the gimmicks. You said, I'm confused on the issue with you back in the cut and Chloe. Did you have any issues with either of them? All right, when it comes to Chloe Yasmin, I just make commentary on her. I'm somebody, I've always had an opinion on her. I really have. I've always had an opinion. And I'll always like leave little comments and stuff like that in her comment section. But girl, I just took twists out of my hair. Thank you, though. I plan on washing my hair and putting twists back in my hair, actually. And I'll probably go live while doing that. But back to what Rhea is talking about. I've always had an opinion, so that's where my commentary stuff popped up with. Now, in regards to back in the cut, me and her had a conversation I want to say roughly almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And we squashed everything. Everything was cool, from my understanding. Okay, everything was cool. And yesterday, while I was on live, somebody came into the comments and was saying that people were talking about me in, I guess, a Discord that she has set up on her channel. And they were saying that she was talking about me as well. And so I contacted her yesterday and asked her, like, what's good? Like, I went live earlier yesterday making an announcement, letting the public know that we were good, that we've spoken, everything is cool. Like, in the past week, me and her been on TikTok talking about self-care and body care and, giving her tips on vacations and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as I was concerned, we were cool. It's not like any type of beef on my end. You know what I'm saying? No beef on my end. And so me and her were currently in the process of having another conversation about everything that transpired in the, I guess, whatever, in her Discord yesterday, because people are saying that I'm trying to, my lifestyle content is like, I'm trying to be like Chloe Yasmin or whatever. And I'm like, well, duh. Like, if you're a small creator, yeah, you're going to have people you look up to and you study content-wise. Like, opinions aside, you're going to have people that you study. And Chloe Yasmin is one of the creators that I study. I study how she makes her content. I study Maya Graves. I study Emily Lula May. These are people who I study because they're winning. Whatever it is they're doing, they're very successful at it. And I'll never take that away from them. I'll never take that away from them. Like, the girl literally changed her life from turning on a camera. Like, come on. She changed her life from turning on a camera, and we've seen the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't born into money. We've seen the journey on her channel, just like with Maya Graves. You can see the journey. And it's all from turning on a camera, and they changed their life. So yes, I'm going to study what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I heard a quote that said, "Study the greats and become greater." Now, I'm not trying to become greater than anybody, right? I just want to be better than the version I was this time last year. But I do believe in studying the people who are winning in whatever it is you're trying to do. And so people in her Discord is saying I'm trying to be like her or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't understand why people are still bringing up my name when it comes to that. Because yesterday I was minding my own business. Like, I've been making lifestyle content since 2022. This is nothing new. Me making content, that's nothing new. Okay? Yes, I make commentary content, but I've been making lifestyle content since I started my channel. And you can scroll on my channel and see it for yourself. The proof is in the pudding. So yeah, it's nothing new. So to sit around and say that I'm trying to be like anybody, I don't think that's fair. Especially now, like, I don't understand why I'm the topic of discussion in a Discord that has nothing to do with me. I've done nothing to nobody. I was on live washing dishes. So, minding my own business. And the live is on my channel. You can go back and watch it yourself. It was on my channel. All last week, I've been posting my content like normal, minding my own business. I ain't been bothering nobody. So I'm just like, why am I catching strays now? Why am I still catching strays? Like, if you don't like me, okay, fine. Stay off my channel. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to support me. But why at this point am I still catching strays? I don't get it. I've done nothing to no one. From the very beginning, I've done nothing to no one. Let me catch back up with the comments. Let's see. I just don't think it's fair to talk about Chloe and then get upset when people talk about you. Saying this with love. You reap what you sow, and it's not good to sow seeds of division. Well, the thing about it is, Chloe is a public figure. And you can go back on her channel, right? And you can see years of her talking about her dad, talking about her sister, talking about her grandmother, just talking about people in general, right? And people have always had opinions on Chloe, regardless if they turn it into a video form or not. People have always had opinions on her. That's nothing new. Whether it's in her comment section or Reddit pages or Lipstick Alley, people have always had opinions on her. And as a public figure, right, to her magnitude, opinions comes with the territory of her job. If I was making 4 to 5 figures a month, okay, making so much money to where I could stay at home, I don't have to clock into a job, I wouldn't give a crap what anybody got to say about me. I wouldn't care, because I would know that comes along with the job. You know what I'm saying? And if I was in her position, I would not care. But I'm not in her position. And so that's why I care. Because I don't view myself as a public figure. I don't view myself as an influencer. I'm trying to get to that point, but I'm not at that point. So I don't appreciate being dragged and bullied dang near for free. Because the only thing I'm seeing is online bullying on my end. Because from the very beginning, I make commentary content on my channel, right? I decided to take videos down off of my channel because it's a decision that I wanted to make. I was convicted to make that decision. But yet the public is treating me like I did something to them. And I didn't do anything to them. When I took videos down off of my channel back in the month of late February, early March, that affected me. That affected my watch time. I lost subscribers, all of that. That didn't affect the public. But as a result of me taking those videos down, I was called schizophrenic. I was called weird. I was called crazy. All from people who a week before was watching my content, supporting me, subscribing to me, all of that. But because I chose to take some videos down, now all of a sudden I'm everything in the book. That is bullying. And that's something that I don't do when it comes to Chloe Yasmin. I don't bully her. I share my opinion as a viewer. It's the same thing as everybody else. What I'm doing in my commentary is no different from anybody else in her comment section. They just didn't turn it into content. I did. But you'll never hear me in my videos calling her out of her name. You'll never hear me in my content saying that she needs therapy, she's a hoarder, or anything like that. You'll never hear me in my commentary attacking her character. I only speak on what she makes public. And that's fair. At the end of the day, people attack my character. And that's the difference. That's the difference. People attack me even though they don't know me. And that is why I can't sit around and play blind to what people are doing to me online. Because I don't attack Chloe Yasmin's character. But it's done to me. It's done to me. So, there's that. So, Ria Lazard, are you still in this live? Because that's who I'm talking to, and I just want you to get an understanding of where I'm coming from. You said Africa will never unite. This channel is not always about you. It's quite literally is about me. It's my channel, dude. What the heck? Still here, well, I hope you understood where I'm coming from. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I don't attack her character. I share my opinion. And if people shared their opinion or been like, hey, I wish you had kept those videos up, you didn't have to take those videos down or whatever. If people came to me with that energy, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But I never once called Chloe Yasmin out of her name. I never called her schizophrenic, but that's been said to me. I never called her insane, but that's been said to me. You know what I'm saying? And the public has attacked me over something that never involved them in the first place. And then, to take it a step further, They would come onto my platform and then compare Back in the Cuts channel to mine. That's how she got drugged into the situation in the first place. When I first started my channel, she was supportive to me. She shouted me out, all the things. And I'll never forget that. Because one thing about me, I'm a girl's girl. I am. And I appreciate any kindness that's shown to me. Why wouldn't I? At the end of the day, I don't know Back in the Cut. So what issue did I ever have with her? I never had an issue with her. The public came to my platform calling me a flop, saying that my content is horrible, saying that I'm a Back in the Cut junior. That's literally what was said to me in Bria's comments at the beginning of this month. They've been pinning me against her channel for months. And this is the reality that a lot of people do not know. They don't know. And that's why I came out with all of those videos earlier this month, clearing my name, explaining myself, because people don't know the facts. They don't know the facts. And yeah, like I try to be respectful. Yes, I'm going to share my opinion as a public viewer, but I try to be respectful because I know at the end of the day, she's not pixels on a screen. She's a real person with real feelings. And I don't want to be a part of the reason why somebody feels horrible about themselves at the end of the day. I really don't. I hope, she takes my content and and chooses to grow from it. Because even with the things that I've been saying lately about her shading her sister and this, that, and the third, I don't see anything wrong with saying, if you're not going to address the situation, let it ride. Where's the crime in that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to drag her. I'm not trying to drag her sister. I ain't trying to drag their mama. I ain't trying to do none of that. But it wouldn't be anything to talk about had Chloe not brought it to the internet in the first place. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's so many people who feel the exact same way I feel. So therefore, I try to create a space where people can feel safe to share their opinions. Because let's be real. Let's not pretend like Chloe's comment section is the kindest environment in the world. It's really not. Her comment section is cutthroat. If you're not praising her every move, people are mean in her freaking comment section. They are straight up mean. And they've always been mean. Always. The way people carry on in her comment section is nothing new. But I feel like she kind of creates that environment. They are. Please don't talk about the Beehive. Don't talk about Beyonce. Oh my gosh. If you ain't praising Beyonce, you gon' shoot. The Beehive don't play about Beyonce. Just like the Barbs don't play about Nicki Minaj. Is your commentary made for selfish ambition or money? I just don't see how it's beneficial to create a space to talk about someone. I don't think it impacts her negatively, mentally. Well, you know what? I would be lying if I said I didn't make the commentary to help grow my channel, because yes, I did. Once I saw that it's lucrative for my channel, yeah, anybody would do that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody would If you see something working on your channel, you see content doing numbers, obviously this is what people want to see. So you're going to give people what they want to see. That's all a part of being a content creator. You know what I'm saying? And I even said that in a recent video. Like, it wouldn't be anything to talk about if people weren't clicking on the videos. I'm not trying to be malicious or anything like that. That is why I approach my content in the way that I do. That's why. If you click on my description of pretty much all of my commentary videos, you'll even see a disclaimer in my description of me saying this is for entertainment. I don't know Chloe. I don't want to know Chloe. This is not to harass her. It's not to break her down. It's not to do any of that to her. Keep all discourse respectful. I say that in my description box. I'm telling the audience, keep it respectful. Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband takes care of all of the bills and whatnot. So I'm able to stay at home with our little girl. I mainly make my content around this time in the day. I actually got a video I need to edit upstairs right now. But yeah, I mainly make my content while she's napping and stuff. But yeah. But yeah, I have a disclaimer and everything. Because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody misconstruing what it is I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, commentary content on public figures is nothing new. I'm not the only one who makes this kind of content. Yeah, on Sundays, I do lifestyle content. So yesterday, I posted a video of me giving like makeup tips and stuff. Last Sunday, I have a good get ready with me posted. I got another video coming out next Sunday of me going to Marshall's. I got another vlog coming out the week after. So yeah, on Sundays, I post my lifestyle content. And like on Tuesdays or Thursdays, my commentary comes out. So that's around like the scheduling that I have going on my channel. But yeah, like it's not my intention to be mean or ruthless or anything like that in my commentary content. I share my opinion, and yeah, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody. The only difference between my content and the person in the comments is I turned it into content. I turned it into a video form. Commentary, reaction, all of that. It's nothing new. People talk about public figures all day, every day. It comes with the territory of what they choose to do. And in Chloe's case, and I say this all the time in my videos, if she stopped oversharing, she would be just fine. A lot of people wouldn't really even have an issue with her if she would stop oversharing. And that's been her problem. She shares so much about her life that the public and the internet never should see or know. We had no business knowing about how her father passed away. We had no business knowing that she don't necessarily care about her sister. We, the public, should not know that. And I know if it was me and I was on the internet just dragging my daddy for filth, dragging my sister for filth, my mama would tell me to take every single video down, grown or not. My mama would not go for that. And my daddy is dead too? I've always wondered why she tells the public her personal business. Don't give people the knife to cut your throat. Exactly. Exactly. Like, the only reason why people have all this ammunition against her is because she comes on the internet and she says all of this stuff. She overshares. But your channel is supposed to be a hygiene channel. So what does your daddy's addiction have to do with on my behind? Like, come on. What does that have to do with anything? I don't need to know that. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know about your personal life and your personal business. Her mom, because Chloe retired her, she has no job. Yeah. It's sad. And it's sad, like, how much money can control a person's voice. Because it's like, money or no money, you can provide me a freaking mansion, but as your mother, I'm still going to tell you what's right. I'm still going to make sure you represent your family well on the internet. And in my opinion, I feel like she hasn't. And I just know, like, a lot of mothers, they wouldn't stand for that. And they wouldn't give a crap how much money their child is generating from this content. Because if you think about it, with Chloe oversharing and airing out all their dirty laundry, she's publicly humiliating them all. That's all from what I'm seeing. That's public humiliation. You talking about what kind of childhood you had. You talking about what kind of daddy you had. Like, you're publicly humiliating these people. And the thing is, like, I can kind of understand her, being 14, 15, 16 years old doing that. But now, like, you 23 years old. You a wife. You a mama. And it's still happening. It's still happening to this day. And people give, like, Bria a hard time, but Bria would have never had to come to the internet with what she came to the internet with had her sister not been dragging her name for filth for years on end. Again, we would have never even known who her sister was if it wasn't for her. We wouldn't have even known. So that's why I say in my commentary, like, you struck the first match. And you did. Exactly. Like, if you're hypersensitive of what people have to say about you, then don't overshare. Because you're giving people ammunition to come at you with the foolishness. But see, I always like to compare her to people like Maya Graves, because I feel like Maya Graves is who Chloe could be if she had a little bit more maturity about herself. They're the same age. They're both biracial. White daddy, black mama. They both came up, had rocky childhoods. But the difference between Maya Graves and Chloe Yasmin is Maya does not overshare. She don't. If y'all watch Maya Graves real heavy, then y'all know, like, she had a best friend named Eva, right? Eva was Genesis's godmother. And Eva was always on Maya's channel, Like, she'd be talking about going out, having like girls' night, hanging out, working out with Eva. They even had a freaking podcast together. Now, if y'all notice, we don't hear about Eva anymore. We don't see her. She don't talk about her or anything. So my common sense is telling me that obviously they fell out, or they're not close anymore, or something along those lines. But we don't know for sure because Maya does not overshare her personal life. She still protects that girl. Regardless of what was said behind the scenes, regardless of what was done behind the scenes, Maya Graves is mature enough to still protect her friend or former friend or whoever Eva is to her in her life right now. Yeah. She's very uplifting. And she allows Jesus to transform her. Like, you can see the journey in Maya Graves. The physical journey, the financial journey, and the spiritual journey. From 2020 up until now, you can see the progress. You can see the journey. Exactly. She's keeping her business hers. We don't know what the heck happened with her and Eva. Because it's not our business. And she knows this. She knows this. And people are quick to say, well, Chloe is so young. Well, Maya Graves is the exact same age as her. She's a few months older. That's it. Maya will be 24 in October, I think. She's a few months older than her. But they're the same age. So the age has nothing to do with it. It's the mindset. It's the mindset, for sure. So at some point, you got to stop making excuses for grown people. You got to. And if Chloe didn't overshare all the time, then it wouldn't be too much to say about her. And then on the flip side, let's talk about her and her relationship with her husband. Because I feel like that's when a lot of people started noticing things about her. When Jordan came into the picture and the public started seeing her interaction with Jordan. I feel like instead of, she said Chloe is too immature for this. Maya has literally built a home with her husband. They are, she built a whole house from the ground up. She shows up on a weekly basis. And I remember in both of her pregnancies, she would announce, hey, I'm going to be gone for like a month and a half, 2 months, whatever. And she would announce that. Meanwhile, with Chloe, she just up and disappeared. We don't know what's going on. It's the little things that makes people not perceive Chloe in the best light. It's the little things. Yeah, she gives no notice at all. She just up and disappeared. And then expect the public to not feel any type of way, even though we quite literally fund your lifestyle. At the end of the day, I feel like Chloe is not mature enough to be a wife or mother. Yes, Chloe is very capable of taking care of a family, but that doesn't mean mature. Yeah, you can physically take care of a house. You can physically clean a house. You can physically take care of a child. But are you mature? Being a wife, being a mother, just being an adult in general requires a certain level of maturity. And then when you add online factors to it, it requires even more maturity and even more wisdom and even more discernment. And that's just something we do not see. Even in little stuff, like when she talks about having to fix a tire. For the tire costs less than $200 to fix. and you're complaining about that. And then in the very next video, we'll turn around and spend $300 on hygiene products. Like, it's stuff like that. You give people a reason to talk because you're complaining about adult responsibilities, but when it's time to go and spend money on stuff you literally do not need, oh, you break the bank for that. Yeah. I talked about that in one of my commentary videos. Like, you break the bank. You don't think twice when it's time to pull out your card to buy some soap. Yeah, like, let her tell it we're mad. Let her tell it we're mad. But marriage can help people to mature even if they aren't prior to it. Hopefully it will come. Hopefully. But see, the sad thing about that is I talked about this in a prior video. I feel like the fact that Jordan has never been with another woman before, he don't have anything to compare his current relationship and marriage to. So he just goes along with anything. And I remember in a video, Khloe revealed that Jordan's dad isn't in the picture. So if he's not in the picture, 9 out of 10 times, he didn't grow up with his father in the house. So he probably didn't have an example of what a husband and wife healthy dynamic even looks like. So he's going into his marriage being a yes man, not having any kind of backbone, not standing up for himself, not speaking up for himself, just going along with everything because he has no prior experience dealing with women. And he has no blueprint of what to base a healthy looking marriage off of. And I think that plays a huge part in what we're seeing unfold in front of us. And same thing goes for Khloe as well. Because yeah, she grew up in the house with her dad, but according to her, from what she shared with us, her parents' marriage was trash. Let her tell it. Her parents' marriage was trash. So she don't even have a blueprint of what a healthy marriage looks like. Yeah. And that's another difference between Maya Graves and Chloe Yasmin. Maya has always been intentional about having community in her life. And Chloe does not. They don't go to church. She don't have friends. She don't even try to create a friend group. She don't even go live to even really create a real online community. And when you isolate yourself to that extent, it can be really damaging to your mental and your self-growth. You don't have to be the most outgoing person in the world, but having at least one friend wouldn't hurt nobody. You ain't got no friends? None? Like, come on. Like, you ain't even friends with your sister. You can't even call your sister up to say, hey, let's go get our nails done. Like, nothing. That says a lot. It says a lot. Meanwhile, with her sister, it's the polar opposite. She has community. She may not have a lot of immediate family in her life, but she has community. I think because of how her dad was to her mom, I think she probably made it up in her mind to not be with someone like her father. Good decision, to be fair, but she married the other extreme. Yeah, yeah. And I think I said that in the video that I'm going to have coming out this week. Because I noticed, like, in this latest vlog, she's giving Jordan his flowers. And it was nice to see. It was refreshing to see, you know? I love to see that because we don't see that often from her. But it's like you said, she married the extreme difference of her father. And you know what? And y'all will even hear me say in this new video coming out, I love to see women be loved properly, because I don't believe that women should have to emotionally suffer just to say that they're in a relationship. I do not believe that. So anytime I see a woman being loved properly, I will always applaud it, because every woman deserves to lay next to a man at night and not wonder if he's making a fool out of her. Every woman deserves that. Every woman deserves to wake up next to a man and know that he's going to treat her right. You know, I will always stand 10 toes firm on that belief. So the fact that she has a man, a good man, who don't believe in taking advantage of her, because a lot of men in their mid to early 20s would take full freaking advantage of her. Okay, from day one. From day one, they would be like, no, you got it. When we get flued out? When's the next vacation? When's the next cruise? Can you buy me these new shoes that came out? Can you buy me this new cologne? A lot of men would take full advantage of her. So the fact that he has a mind to still get up off his behind and go clock into a 9 to 5 every day, I applaud him, because a lot of men wouldn't. A lot of men his age wouldn't. Because her mom was abused, she made sure she got a man she could be in charge of, so she didn't put... You know what? I think so too. I think a lot of what we see unfolding in front of us now, I think it is a trauma response. That's what I think. It's a trauma response to her childhood. And I feel like, I hate saying this in my commentary videos, because it's like it's almost like a dig to who they are as a person. But in my opinion, I feel like she does need a form of therapy. And that's another reason why I respect Maya Graves, because she's honest about the fact that, yeah, I had a bad childhood. Yeah, I wasn't that close to my mom. Yeah, I did have these struggles, but I'm actively working through that, right? And she's open and she's honest about that. She's open and honest and shares about things that need to be shared. And I respect that so much when it comes to Maya Graves. She don't overshare, but the things she does share with us, the public needs to hear it. Because it's not abnormal that you grow up and you have a rocky childhood. That's not abnormal. That's nothing to hang your head about. Because if we're honest, a lot of us grew up with dysfunctional parents and dysfunctional siblings. But the question is, what are you going to do about that now? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to just sit around and ride that wave of, Oh, my mama was this, my daddy was this, my sister was this, my brother was this, our household was that. Nah. Are you going to ride the coattails of your childhood for the rest of your life? Or are you going to work through that and get the help that you need so that you can be the best version of yourself today, be the best wife your husband deserves, and be the best mom that your son deserves? You know? So I feel like, yeah, she had a very traumatic and dysfunctional childhood, but she needs to be actively working through that now, and we do not see that. She needs to accept that her upbringing was not normal and also was not her fault since she was a child. A therapist will help her deal with it. Yeah. Yeah. She needs to accept that. A lot of what she went through was not normal. And Bria only gave us a snapshot of what they went through when they were coming up. You know what I'm saying? And just from the little that Bria have shared in that interview, I mean, dang, that sound somebody could make a freaking movie out of Bria's life. For real. Somebody need to sit down with her and turn her life into a freaking feature film. Because it sounds like they went through a lot. A lot. Even their mom went through a lot. Because she said, like, you know, the oldest son, he got a whole different daddy, and the mama don't even know who the daddy is. Like, it sounds like the mama done lived a whole nother life. You know, like, she's been through a lot. And so it's okay to come to the conclusion that you've been through a lot, you've survived it, but you still need to deal with whatever it is you've gone through. It's okay to accept that. And there's no shame in that. Like I said, like, a lot of us been through it. And I feel like that would resonate so deeply with her audience if she was open and honest and would just be like, hey, I'm getting some help. I'm realizing that my shopping and all of this is just a response to everything that I went through when I was a child. And it seemed like a lot of the stuff that she was going through in her adolescence, it was all unfolding and happening and snowballing around the same time. So that's a lot. That's a lot for anybody. But I feel like now she needs to unpack it and deal with that. And you can't heal from something until you first deal with the elephant that's in the room. Let's see. So therapy is available, and it is. It's been proven she can afford therapy if she wanted it. She can afford it. Now, for some people, they can't afford therapy, but she most definitely can if she truly wants it for herself. If she can spend $200 on hygiene products, then she can spend some money talking to a therapist, for sure. Yeah, there's online therapy. It's too many options nowadays to be out here just sitting in your trauma. You know, because after a while, it gets to a point where you just start to milk what you've been through. Some people just enjoy being the victim. They'll play the role of the victim because healing costs too much. It don't take much to play the role of the victim. Healing is expensive. Healing requires you to be honest. That's what healing requires. And in therapy, you don't get to point the finger at everybody else. You got to first look inward. And that's another thing. She's not good at accountability. She's not good at self-accountability. And therapy would require self-accountability. And that's not something she's interested in playing with. It's unfortunate what they went through as children, and the parents weren't being good parents, but it's in the past now. Bria has accepted what they went through and has forgiven her father, but Chloe's still holding on to the hurt. They both have reacted differently to their childhood. Yeah. And like, I feel like at some point you have to sit down and you have to look at what your parents went through from their perspective as well. Because there is no manual to parenthood. And you have to look at their upbringing as well. You got to look at the demons that they had to fight coming up. And once you unpack everything that your parents have gone through, it helps you look at them and look at the overall situation in a different light and through a different lens. And it helps you understand them better. It doesn't take away what they did to you or how they made you feel, but it does help you understand them a little bit more, you know? Yeah, Bria has definitely put herself in her parents' shoes, and I think that's what has helped her. Yeah. And I think parenthood, her being a parent herself, has helped her as well. And it's unfortunate that she's tried to reach out and make things better with her sister, with her mom, but they're stuck, you know, on whatever it is they stuck on. And that's sad. It's like a family can't move forward when people want to harbor and sit in their unforgiveness. And I feel like as long as you want to sit in your unforgiveness towards people, spare us the sermons. Spare us the 20-minute sermons. Because you can't preach to other people when it's obvious you need the presence of the Lord in your own life. You just can't. You get yourself right first. Show us that you're on the path of healing first. And then you can get on camera and preach to somebody else. But when it comes to online preaching and stuff like that, you're playing with people's souls. And that's a heavy weight. That's a heavy responsibility. Exactly. It's like we hear what you're saying, but we see how you move it. We see your heart posture. We see the shade you throw into your sister in every video, it seemed like now. We hear what you're saying, but we see exactly how you're moving. And that's not right. It's like you're gaslighting your freaking audience as if we're stupid, as if we can't decipher between the BS. It's crazy that they would speak mean to their nieces and grandkids, especially if you want to have a close relationship with them. I would think they would be nice and be able to have that relationship. Well, the way I always look at it is like this. You can't have a solid, healthy relationship with the children if you don't first have a good relationship with the parent. You know? And this is the part where I gotta side-eye Bria, because it's like, if you know somebody don't like you, why are you sending your babies over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you sending your kids there to be around these folks for days on end unsupervised? No. That's a hard N-O, period. If I know you don't like me, you can't care too much about my kids because my kids come from me. My kids are an extension of me. So if you don't like me, you ain't gonna get too many opportunities to talk crazy to or about my kids. Nope. It's a hard no for me. So Bria is a good one for even allowing her kids to go and kiki and kaka around those folks. Especially after Chloe sat on the World Wide Web and said that she enjoyed her nephew more than the nieces. You're literally pinning siblings against each other. Like the darn nephew is the little girl's big brother. That's crazy. That is crazy. Who says that? That is crazy. They are siblings. And you're pinning them against each other. For all she know, the little girls might hold resentment against their big brother because of what she said. You don't say that about children on Beyonce's internet. That is crazy. You said, I think she tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, but now she realizes a no. And I feel like that kind of gives us a snapshot into Bria's heart posture. That's why I will gladly support Bria. Every video she posts, I'm going to click on it. Because I can tell she has good intentions. She's always had good intentions when it comes to her platform, why she's on this platform, all of the things. And that's why everything she said in that interview, I fully believe. I believe it. I'm sorry. I know some people may be on the fence. They may be like, oh, well, I don't know. No, I believe it. I believe it. Because I feel like if she just wanted to lie on Chloe, she would have came out and said something. If she just wanted to make Chloe look bad, she would have said something. For real. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure Chloe being the so-called rich auntie might have also played a part in her being okay with it. I mean, they coming home with new clothes, you didn't have to. That's facts. That's facts. And it's like, if she didn't really have a whole lot of money at the time, I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know? If somebody's offering to help you and you a single parent, yeah, anybody would take the help. But I hope now she realizes you can't trust everybody. It don't matter what title they hold in your life. Because at the end of the day, I feel like Chloe is letting her hatred for her sister cloud her judgment when it comes to innocent children. And that's where things can get murky. It can really get murky right there. It really does. So I wish Bria the best. And I will always support her. I really will. As long as she ain't getting on the internet being weird, she got my support. And I really do hope that Chloe gets the help that she needs. Because I feel like she's kind of unspiraling. She's spiraling online, and we're seeing it. And that is why people are talking. That is why people have their opinions. Because we see something unraveling online that should be unraveling in a therapist's office. And I don't know about anybody else, but it's concerning to me. It really is. I feel like, she may not listen to comments, but who knows? It seemed like she's paying attention to the videos. It seemed like it. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. But really, Chloe stole that from Bria having a YouTube channel. I wanted to be a commenter. What was Bria? Yeah. Yeah. Right. He said, yeah. I feel like if anything, Chloe was inspired from her sister. Like, she probably heard her sister saying she wanted to start YouTube, and then she jumped on the train. Because she knew her sister wasn't in a position to start a channel, or, she was struggling in her life at that time. And so she took her sister's place. Exactly. Because she showed posting. She posting every 2-3 days, it seemed like. And it's like I don't know if she's trying to compete with her sister or what. But we all know she don't have that kind of work ethic. And she's going to get burnt out. She really is. Because if you notice, she's only showing up to YouTube. She's not showing up to her TikTok. And that's the thing. Like, if Chloe actually took what she does here seriously, she could be a homeowner as well. Yeah. It's literally copy and paste. And I said in a commentary video that all she has to do is go on her YouTube Studio app. There's a Trends tab that she can click on. And in that will literally tell her what her audience is actively typing in the search bar. There's no reason for her to be doing the copy and paste stuff. Because YouTube literally tells its creators what their prospective audience want to see. So for her to be making these same old videos, at this point, she's just doing something. She don't really care to be creative, innovative, or anything. And it's gotten old. And that's like, I know, like with me, that's why I still make my lifestyle content, because I know, like, this commentary stuff, it's not something that I feel like it's going to be sustainable for me in the long run. It's only so much you can say about the same person over and over and over and over and over again, especially if you don't see any kind of change in them. So, I mean, people may not like my commentary, but even I know it's not something I see myself doing forever, you know? Girl, I saw this in Marshall's the other day. I was like, Chloe Yasmin was talking about this. I smelled it, and it really does smell like baby powder. Like, straight up, like a baby's bottom. I have not tried it yet because I have another body wash. Y'all see? Yeah, I have that EOS in my shower right now, and I'm still trying to use that. I'm trying to be responsible. You know, like when I be talking in my commentary, I don't just be saying something, okay? I actually try to be responsible and practice what I preach, okay? So I'm trying to use that up before I start that one, but I went on and got it because they only had like 2 left. So, but yeah, she just wants the money. If the comeback video wasn't enough for them to see that, then I don't know what it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think it's only been like money motivated for a while now. I don't think her heart is in it anymore. I don't. I think what she went through with the hate train with Jordan 3-4 years ago, I think that burnt her out, and she was kind of over the whole YouTube thing, and she's only showing up now because what else is there, you know? That's why she takes 3-4 months off, because she don't really care about this no more. But yeah, I'm about to get some too. I'm so excited. It's coming in the mail. Oh yeah, it's good. It smells good anyways. I haven't tried it yet, but it smells just like baby powder. And I was telling my husband, like, this is something you don't find often in adult body care. So when you see stuff like this, yeah, you might want to cop. Because, I mean, like, anything with, like, a baby powder note to it, like, is normally targeted towards babies. So, but for something that's for adults, you don't find that often. So, yeah, I went on and got it, and it was $7.99. You can't beat that price because for something that size in Target or Walmart, yeah, they want like $10, $11, $12 minimum. So yeah, I'm like, sure, I'm gonna go ahead and cop. What's your perfume recommendation? Because I was just in Marshall's. Thank you. I love my glasses too. I love like wide frames. Arcadian Mirage, $16.99. Okay. What color is it? Because you know, is it a pink and blue bottle? Okay. You know, in Marshalls, they color code all their stuff. So that's why I said, like, what color is it? What color is it? He said, I need a good scented lotion recommendation. Like, y'all, I'm in like a project pan right now. But the lotion that I've been on, like, heavy lately, is honestly this one. It's just the Vaseline Almond Smooth. Like, I'll pair this and put some freaking baby oil, mix that in, and that has been my lotion combo for some days now. But yeah. And y'all know, like, in Chloe's stuff, she be talking about the Camille Beckman stuff. It smells just like the Dove soap. Like, I don't know why she don't talk about this. Like, why don't she talk about this? This is literally, it smells just like the Dove soap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why don't she talk about this? But have y'all tried that Camille Beckman? Speaking of that, I can't stand how she pronounced that name. Camille. Like, oh no. It's Camille. EOS pink champagne for the summer. Yeah. I want to try those new scents by EOS. I really want to try those new scents. But yeah, this summer I've been on the Vaseline. And I'll turn to this too. I know this is like mainly for like your car, your purse, stuff like that, but a little goes a long way. I use this out the shower. For real, for real. You ain't gonna catch me spinning an arm and a leg and a wing and a thigh. Especially this year. Do a review to focus with EOS. Yeah. But I do want to go like to Walmart or to Target and like recommend like different like shower routines. That's a nice video idea. I'm gonna write that down for real, for real. And it's like, now that I monetize, my husband, he's giving me like all types of like ideas of what I can do like in vlogs and stuff. He wants to go hiking. Me and him went hiking, I want to say like 5 years ago. And it was fun. It was fun. Like, I didn't have any cell phone service. And this was before I even started my channel. So I haven't been hiking since I started my channel. So I would love to vlog that. So he is brainstorming like different like vlog ideas for me. He wants to send me like on a self-care day and all types of stuff. But y'all will be acquainted with my husband in a vlog that I have coming out, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. Me and him goes out and we're dilly-dallying around town. We're all in home goods and stuff. And y'all gonna be hearing a lot of his quirkiness and his commentary. Like, he's hilarious. So y'all are gonna love him. He's in a lot of my vlogs. Like, I have a travel vlog that came out earlier this month. We went to Chattanooga, and he's in that one as well. But I think he did like a lot more talking in the one that's coming out in 2 weeks. So, but yeah, we're probably gonna go hiking, and that's gonna be some commentary, not commentary, some content from me. And you know, this is stuff that I would like to see from Chloe's channel. You know, like when I talk in my commentary, I'm not just out here just trying to bang on somebody's head. Like, I try to practice what I preach. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I say, like, hey, I would love to see some travel stuff because, hey, I travel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rich, but I'm still traveling. I'm still living my life. And so I know if I'm out here doing travel vlogs and travel content, why can't she? You know, like, I know she can do better. I know she can give us better. You know what I'm saying? And she just doesn't. So, hi, Kim. Or Kimid, or Kim Edwards. Oh, my bad. I'm over here just. Oh, thank you. Everyone's complimenting my twist out, but yeah, I'm more than likely gonna wash my hair. I'm going to wash my hair. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and hop up off here. Thank you guys so much for what are you using for your wash day? Oh yeah, So I'm on my project pan. I'm trying to use this up, okay? So I'm thinking I'm right around somewhere down in here at this point. I'm almost done with this, okay? So it's the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo, and as y'all see, I've been drawing lines and stuff trying to use this up. So that's the shampoo. For my conditioner, I'm going to do a deep conditioner using this Camille Rose Black Castor Oil and Shea Bay. So, yeah, I'm going to use this as my deep conditioner. I only have this much left. So, another will bite the dust very soon. I'm trying to get rid of this. So that's what I'm using in my wash day. And I bought this bad boy, the Blue Magic Shea Butter. I want to use this when I do my fresh twist. So it smells really good. I'm going to use this as like a sealant. I like using Blue Magic as a sealant for my hair to kind of help with like shedding and, you know, all of that. And just to keep my hair moisturized longer. So that's what I'm going to be using. When I do my hair again, and I use this as well. The Talia Wajid Green Apple and Aloe Curl Definer. So I'll put this on along with a leave-in, and then I'll seal it with my Blue Magic. And that is what I use. Yeah, I'm tired and I'm hot and I'm thirsty and I'm hungry. But yeah, that's what I use to style my hair with. So I'm probably gonna go live and do all of that when I finally do decide to wash my hair, and that'll probably be tomorrow. Because like what I do to keep my wash day at a reasonable minimum, because you know, if you're a type 4 girly, then you know wash day is a wash day. Then I try to wash my hair at night, and then the next morning I'll actually style my hair, whether it's twist or wash and go or whatever. It kind of cuts the day down, and I'm not doing my hair all darn day long. So I'll just wash my hair at night, and it works for me. Like when I was working, I would wash my hair on Fridays after work, like Friday evenings, because I did not want my weekends to be taken up with me doing my hair. I did not want that. So I would always, like, as soon as I get home, I would eat, and then I would hop in the shower and wash my hair and just lock in and start doing my hair like that. Like, I wouldn't get done until like 10:30 at night, but that's what I would do. And that's how I started watching like Maya Grace, Chloe Yasmin, stuff like that, because I would just sit and I would just binge watch. And that's how I got onto their content, because like I went natural I transitioned in 2020. And I started wearing my hair naturally in 2021. So, and around that time, I was discovering Chloe Yasmin. Like, I started watching her like in mid 2020, late 2020. And I started watching Maya Graves in like 2021, 2022. So that's when I really got onto like their content around that time. And, you know, they inspired me to start my channel in 2022. So, yeah. You said, have I tried Redken? No, I haven't tried Redken. I'm afraid that like brands like that isn't for type 4 hair. Now I could be wrong, but I don't know. Like I'm always like really skeptical. I'm wondering like, is it for me? But that's why I like creators like Brittany Rose. Have y'all ever heard of her? Brittany Rose here on YouTube. She has like a series like, is it type 4 friendly? And she tries like different hair care products and like, or hair lines, and she sees if it's type 4 friendly. And sometimes on my watch days and stuff, I'll sit and I'll binge watch her content as well, because her content has been so helpful and educational for me. Yeah, she has her own line. I still haven't tried it, but I would like to try it someday. I really would. But I really enjoy Brittany Rose. I like her content. I'll just sit and watch her. And like sometimes I'll pull up her videos in the middle of Target to remind myself if a product is type 4 friendly or not before buying it. Because she's reviewed so many people's hair care lines. I'm waiting on her to review Cardi B's hair care line. Because I know she know about it. So I wonder if she's tried it. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to head up out of here and get my child because she's woken up from her nap. And that's normally the time when I try to, do what I need to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for yapping with me. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching and talking with me. I appreciate it. And it really did lift my spirits because I've been in a, like a really funk earlier today. So thank you guys. This live really helped cheer me up. And thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel and, watch my content and all that good stuff. I'll probably be going live again either tomorrow when I start my hair. So yeah, be on the lookout. I'll see y'all later. Bye.